Hi everyone, I'm George and welcome back to the Anime Grove. Today it's time for RWBY Volume 4 Chapters 7 and 8 reaction, I believe those are the numbers, and World of Remnant Schnee Dust Company, I believe that's the full name. So, what happened during last episodes? Well, for starters, we got Tyrian attacking Team Ranger all of a sudden. What an asshole move, but he was really strong, or rather than that, still I believe he's pretty strong, even for an adult, but I was made see that it's actually more like Team Ranger is not up to the level of a professional. So, I still believe Tyrian is incredibly powerful in order for him to be, you know, working directly for Salem. I was told she's called Salem, but I don't know. Let's see how this fight will go, if they'll actually fight, if this will actually stop right now so suddenly, no idea. I'm really eager to get into it, so let's just jump into it. This isn't a market substitute, so grab your legal copy and watch it along with me. Did you know that only like 25% of you are actually subscribed to the channel? Did you know we're actually about to hit the 250 subscribers? All of you subscribed at once, we'll be right there at the 1000 subscriber mark for the monetization for the channel. So, what are you waiting for? And plus, the more people are here, the more traction the channel will gain and the faster we'll grow. So, you know it, leave a like, comment and subscribe, and let's get into the video. Alright. So, Schnee Dust Company. If I recall correctly, that's it. Yeah, let's go. I think it's been so long since I actually nailed one of the titles.
Alright, what was I supposed to talk about next? Oh!
He's a mess as always.
Oh boy. Yeah,
Why is he so excited?
I've got a few words to say about this one. The
Oh
Schnee
boy.
Dust Company. Bunch of self-entitled, monopolizing SNOBs who only care about making a profit, no matter how many little people they gotta step on to make it happen.
Mean, but actually accurate though.
That's just my opinion.
Yeah,
As you all know,
just one guy's
survival
opinion.
in the world of Remnant depends almost entirely on a crystallized substance known as dust.
And
Powers our cities,
they're
fuels
like
our machines,
in control
and
of
gives
all
us
of
a
it, so
fighting chance against the creatures of Grim. Which
imagine
means
if they
it's
decided to go
extremely
rogue
valuable.
and against
Nowadays,
everyone.
It's almost impossible to buy dust products without the Schnee Company snowflake stamped on the box. But it didn't always used to be that way. Nicholas Schnee was the son of a dust miner turned soldier. Born just after the Great War, he found himself at the perfect point in history to take full advantage of the world's next industrial revolution.
Yeah, you see,
Kingdom
life is
of
for
Mantle,
opportunists.
soon to be Atlas, was in a transformative period. They'd found
If you
themselves on
if you find yourself at the right moment, at the right position, you can grow so much with you mean you can how to put it?
Was in a transformative period.
There are so many
They found
opportunities
themselves
to get golden.
industrial revolution.
Don't know how to put it though.
The Kingdom of Mantle, soon to be Atlas, was in a transformative period. They'd found themselves on the forefront of technology, but realized they depleted nearly all of their natural resources to do so. That's where
Usually
old
happens.
Nick came in. Rather than watch his kingdom become dependent on the aid of others, young Nicholas Schnee decided to spend his days at combat school, his nights working alongside his father in the dwindling Mantle mines, and any time in between learning everything he could about anything he didn't know.
Really?
The kid had a fire in his belly.
So he was a really hard-working man then.
When his father died,
That's
he left
really
his
impressive.
son everything he had. It wasn't much, but it was enough for Nick to set his plan into action.
And from that
He left
to
school,
the
rallied all the men he
actual
could afford, and set out on an expedition to find a
Schnee
dust
Dust Company
deposit that
right
could
now.
revitalize his kingdom. And wouldn't you know, he actually pulled it off. Fast forward just a few years and the name Schnee suddenly meant something. Quality, affordability, trust. See, All those years spent in combat school were so that Nick could personally oversee every new expedition. People
Oh,
appreciate a man who's willing to stick his neck out for them. And it's how
So-
the Schnee Dust Company earned the business of every kingdom in Remnant.
that's
Unfortunately,
where being so
it's also
expeditious
what
gets
led
you.
to an early retirement. Nick had started a family that missed him, and his body was tired.
Oh, okay,
Years of
okay.
working in
I thought,
dust mines can have some nasty side effects on your health. And so enters Jacques Joulet. Having married into the family, Jacques decided to take the Schnee name over his own. He was a lot of words I shouldn't repeat. But most importantly, he was a cunning businessman. Jacques managed to convince Nicholas that he was the perfect man to run the SDC in his place. And from a certain point of view, he was right. Under Jacques' leadership, the Schnee Dust Company has become more profitable than ever, completely
Yeah, but
dominating the industry.
I don't
At the
think
cost of the company's
this is going
soul.
to.
Cheap
Yeah,
labor,
and
dangerous
right.
working conditions, doing
There has to
whatever
be
it takes
a
to
reason
destroy the
for it to
competition.
be, for it to go better, like this.
Conditions, doing whatever it takes to destroy the competition. Jacques Schnee doesn't care about people. He cares about winning.
And that
and making sure he's got the best damn PR team in the world. The Schnee name still means something.
that's really important, actually.
But as for what it'll mean tomorrow, well, your guess is as good as mine.
So was this fella?
Something.
Is he Nicholas or did I make that up? Not Jack.
Cares about winning. Doing whatever it takes to destroy the
So is he
competition.
Wise's father?
Jacques Schnee doesn't care
Jack.
about people.
Is Jack
Cares about
actually
winning.
Wise's father?
That and making
I'm
sure
not
he's
clear
got
on
the
that,
best
or if
damn
it's
PR team in the
something
world.
before that.
The Schnee name
But I
still
think
means
he is.
something today. But as for what it'll mean tomorrow,
So I think I got it
well,
right,
your
but just in
guess
case, let
is
me
as
know if
good
I
as
was
mine.
wrong. But I feel like Wise can actually change the direction the Schnee company is actually going for towards, you know? If, well, she has to actually succeed at becoming the leader, the president of the company, but I believe Wise can actually do that, you know? She's shown so much of her true persona, the one that is hidden behind that facade that she had to create in order to survive in that household. I'm really wondering how she'll do it, but I'm certain she will, so I really wanna get into it. Let's jump into the next chapter. RWBY Volume 4, Chapter 7 reaction, go! By the way, there's also a RWBY character hidden somewhere along the video. I tend to forget to say it sometimes, but it tends, well, it's always there. So, also I wanted to mention that we learned that Blake is actually like, daughter of a really important person back in the menagerie. She's actually the daughter of the ex-chief of the White Fang. So, what the hell? I was all of a sudden thinking like, wait, is he not White Fang? Was he not? Was he just menagerie? But no, he was commander of the White Fang. I believe that was his position. But that was such a shock. And that's so cool because on one hand you have a Wise that brags about her position, and I don't really think that's necessarily a bad thing. As long as she doesn't belittle others, she kind of did, so that's not okay, but I don't mean that she shouldn't just be proud of who she is. But also you have the other side, you have Blake who actually doesn't even talk about it, so it's nice to see that contrast. Oh, the boy who's able to listen to Ospin?
What are we having?
Doesn't matter. You're
Oh,
getting it.
I never
it's
agreed to
delayed.
these terms.
It's part of the living under my roof contract. Read the fine print and come wash up.
Well, she doesn't seem bad. She just seems
We have to leave.
like
Oscar.
a bit overbearing.
Oscar.
So we have to leave.
Not real, so you might as well just give up.
That's a really, actually, a really logical course of action. But if he says like let's leave or we have to leave, I think he means like he's inside him. So not like he can just hit him. That's really interesting though. What happened? Did his physical body get destroyed or something like that?
I understand how you're feeling. I went through the same panic and confusion.
No wonder.
It's not real. It's not real.
What would you tell him in order to make him believe
Perfectly
you're
safe.
actually real
I'm talking to a voice in my head.
and not him just being
Said you were
absolutely mad?
normal. I said you were sane. There's quite a significant difference
Shut
between...
up! You think this is funny? It's not.
We are in complete agreement on that matter, I promise you. Believe me, I wish this weren't the case. But as I've told you, our aura, our souls, are combined.
I'm done listening to you.
So their auras are combined.
Have you ever been to Haven?
All right, that's a really interesting concept actually. So their auras are intertwined.
I told
So Ospin actually remains as Ospin in there, or has his personality changed?
you I'm not going, and I told you I'm done listening.
Do you think you could describe the headmaster's office?
Well,
How would I know that? I've never
are they
seen...
about to answer,
Right now.
or do they just share knowledge? I'm sorry for stopping just before that. I tried to keep it short.
It's autumn colored. With a large mahogany desk. There's a small table and chairs in the corner for guests. With a tea set that I gave him. Why did I say that?
So,
No,
yeah, I think
why did I say
their
that?
personalities are intertwined.
And the tea set was a gift to the man running it now. If you don't believe me, you can look it up. If I recall, your aunt has several books on Mistral downstairs. I'm certain you could find a picture in one of them.
That's right. I must have seen it in a picture.
Oscar.
Stop talking to me!
He's just
I have
grasping
grave
for anything
responsibility to uphold.
that makes a bit of sense.
I never agreed to anything.
That would suck, yeah. Like, you're just
No,
living
you
your
didn't.
life normally,
Neither
you
did
never
I
chose
at
to,
first. But you do have an opportunity.
you know, to commit, and all of a sudden, you have that burden.
Hopefully. Greatness in knowing that when the world needed help, you were the one to reach out your hand. It won't come without hardship, without sacrifice. But I know you don't want to live the rest of your life working as a farmhand in Mistral.
So you just decided to read my thoughts?
Well, they're our thoughts.
Yeah. It's not like they're separate now.
Out of my head!
Oscar, supper time.
I completely forgot about that.
Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Do you have any idea what your stunt cost us? And don't think I'm just talking about Lien here. Our reputation. Our...
I want to leave.
I beg your pardon.
I said I want to leave. I don't want to stay here anymore. I don't want to stay in Atlas anymore.
Young lady, I don't give a damn about what you want. This isn't about you. This is about the Schnee family name and your apparent insistence on dragging it through the mud.
have done nothing but fight to uphold the honor of my
I'd
family
talk
name,
about that,
and
but
name
I'd
that
have
you
to
married
either
into.
stop the show or
This
stop
behavior
myself,
of yours is
so
incredibly disappointing. You couldn't possibly understand the lengths I've gone to in order to keep this fact.
I really
where it
despise
is.
this guy. I don't feel like he
You
sees
think
her,
running off
he
like your
sees her
sister is
as
going to make the Schnee name
a
stronger? You're
daughter,
wrong. Siding
but
with her can
as
also in order to
an object,
keep this family where it is.
an asset to the family.
You think running off like your sister is going to make the Schnee name stronger? You're wrong. Siding with her only divides us.
I'm not siding with anyone. I'm doing what
She's
I feel
her
is
own
right,
person.
and that does not include wasting my time
Why is
up
that
here
hard
with
to
these
see?
clueless people in Atlas. The Schnee family legacy isn't yours to leave. It's mine. And I'll do it as a huntress.
No, you won't.
How so?
You're not leaving Atlas. You're not to leave the manor grounds unless I specifically allow it. You are going to remain here, out of sight and out of trouble, until you and I come to an agreement on your future.
What?
Maybe you can give in, dude.
That you can simply have whatever it is you want. It's a clear sign of our failure as parents. But from now on, I'll be giving you the full attention you require, starting by keeping you where I can see you.
You can't just keep me from leaving.
I can, and the staff here will make sure of it.
So now I'm just your prisoner?
You are my daughter. You're a child. And children are grounded when they misbehave.
This is making me so mad. I feel like
Ugh.
Yo, I'm
know
really
why the
pissed.
heiress to the Schnee Dust Company is suddenly nowhere to be found.
Which is why you are no longer the heiress to the Schnee Dust Company.
I'm sorry? Wait, what?
Excuse me?
Clearly, the trauma you endured at the fall of Beacon was too much for you. Which is why you've generously revoked your claim to the company and its earnings, passed them on to your brother Whitley.
Doesn't she have to agree to that? Like,
It's time to wake
sign
up
something?
and face
Or
reality.
I don't know, but I don't think they can just do that without even, you know, that's not legal, right? Without her written consentment, for
Whitley?
example.
Yes, sister?
Did you know about this?
About what?
You never liked Winter. You never liked me.
I'm not sure about
You've been
how I
nothing but
feel about
supportive since the moment I
him.
came back.
If being kind to my big sister is some sort of crime, then I suppose I'm guilty.
You wanted this to happen.
It's foolish not to do as father asks.
Scheming little
I can't believe you.
punk.
Don't worry, Weiss. The Schnee family name is in good hands.
Should I say they're worthy Schnee, like him and Jack, or should I say they're unworthy Schnee because they tainted the essence of what being a Schnee means? I don't know. Well, it's not like being a Schnee means anything because I don't feel like family means that much in the grand scheme of things. You're yourself and no one else. She bailing? Or what is she doing? It's really beautiful. I really like the carvings or paintings.
As I live and breathe, Crow Bronwyn. A true huntsman has entered the fray.
He's so theatrical.
This guy's weird.
I don't
Look,
know.
pal, I'm not
Like,
sure who
don't
you
know
are,
what his deal is.
but you need to leave my niece alone.
Why, friend, my name is Tyrion, and I'm afraid that is not possible. My assignment from Her Grace was to retrieve this young girl. So, that is what I must do. One does not upset the Queen.
Queen?
One just simply doesn't upset the Queen.
Who?
I think we've had enough talk now, don't you?
You took the words right out.
He doesn't even let him finish. That's not okay. Ooh. Really, the animation is sick though. What? Oh crap! Ooh. Thankfully. I thought he got hit, so... Yeah, that's also a possibility too. Yeah, he's too good.
Don't come closer.
Fine.
And also, if he weren't that good, he really couldn't hold this long against Crow, right? Feel like Crow is so strong, or at least for what we've seen so far. Maybe they are the two weakest adults, or pros, but... Oh crap! He got it. Grace. He doesn't even need to look. Wake up, dude. I really like the setting around them. Well, it actually reminds me of Borderlands 3. The Siren Planet, you know what I mean? That was so sick! Ooh! He reminds me a bit of San, how he fights. He's so good at positioning himself. Well, as I said that, but he got it, so... She doesn't even know where to go. Like, this is so much for her. Ooh. Oh, did he get hit? Is his aura like flinching because of Tyrion's?
Ruby!
But
You wish to be
wait,
taken?
his
No,
did too.
but I won't stand by and watch
So-
someone get hurt.
Did he lose all of it, or did his aura also flicker when he used his semblance?
Ruby, what did I say? Get back!
This is my fight too.
No, it's not that. It's...
She's gonna get Crow hurt, I'm telling you. No, no! Fuck. This is... Watch out. You're in the middle of a fight. You've got to be kidding me, honestly. Ooh.
You bitch!
You had it so coming. But what does that mean for Crow? He's a scorpion. Scorpions... He's so scared of her, of Salem. Scorpions are venomous.
I'll be fine. He just grazed me.
Who was that guy?
How did you get here? Why are people after Ruby?
Uncle Crow? What's going on?
She overstepped. She did way more than
Favorite fairy
she actually could. What does that mean, dude? I don't know. By the way, I really doubt it, but there's a tale, if I'm not wrong, a fairy tale about a scorpion that asks a... I might be wrong with the animals, but a frog? Might be rabbit too. He asks the rabbit or the frog to help him cross the river, but when he's doing so, he stings the rabbit or the frog, and they both die because they both drown. So I really can't think of any other possible inspiration right now for Tyrion, but I'll have to see. Also, his kind of crazy demeanor might be like Mad Hatter worthy, but I really don't know still. I will have to continue watching. What just happened? Because why couldn't Ruby let the adults fight? Like, it's not that hard. She reminds me of Gabi in Attack of Titan. I'm not caught up to date, so what is this quality though? I'm not up to date, so don't tell me anything because I might get spoiled, but her acting that way right now reminded me of Gabi and how stubborn she is in Attack on Titan. Look at where it got her, being so stubborn. And doesn't Dr. Watts or Dr. Watt, I can't remember what the actual name is, but doesn't it remind you of Jack a bit? Wise's father? I wonder if there's actually any relation. I really hope nothing happens to Crow. He's so cool, and he's grown so much on me. Okay, if this long has gone since,
Really?
I feel like
Questions?
he has to be okay, right?
Of course we have questions. This is just a lot to take in.
Sure, of course.
What is that?
So these
What is that I missed?
maidens, they're powerful fighters that don't need dust to use magic.
Yeah,
And there
Okay.
are 4 of them?
He told them about the maidens.
always.
Which means that whenever one of them dies, the power transfers to someone, a female, that they care about?
Whoever was in their thoughts last. Important distinction. Best option, it's someone we can trust. Regardless, their souls become combined, in a way.
And that's what you were trying to do to Pyrrha. The night the tower fell. You were trying to turn her into one of them.
Yes.
The previous Fall Maiden,
That would
Amber,
be
had been
accurate.
attacked. She was young, inexperienced. And her assailant, who we now know as Cinder, somehow managed to steal some of her power.
Did you see
Not all
how
of it.
Jan
We
moved
were afraid
after
that if we didn't do something,
he heard
the rest
the
would
name?
go to her as well.
So you forced it on Pyrrha.
We didn't force anything. We explained the situation and gave her a choice, and she chose. You were there. You heard her.
Yeah, but telling that to Pyrrha, it's like forcing her because you know that she won't do anything else though. She has
That
too much
guy,
of she had
Tyrion.
too much of a sense
Why
of
was he after me?
responsibility for that.
Well, you definitely painted a target on your back with what you did at Beacon. I told you having silver eyes is a rare trait. And the fact that you're someone that was able to use them seems to have upset some very powerful people. Not many people know about the silver eyes, but those that do aren't very happy that one has surfaced. That's why I've been keeping an eye on you. Wanted to make sure you were safe. All of you.
Well, then, why not just travel with us? It seems like that would have been way easier.
He was using you as bait.
Look, I wouldn't put it like that. It's
He was being
complicated.
practical.
What is all
Like-
of this? Ruby's being hunted. The schools are being attacked. All for what? What is the point of all of this? Will you just tell us what's going on?
Would you
I think
sit
it's
down?
time.
You're stressing me out, kid.
He's mad.
Not many people are super religious these days. This world's been around for a long time. Long enough that people have created dozens of gods. But if you believe Ozpin, 2 of them are actually real. They were brothers. The older sibling, the god of light, found joy in creating forces of life. Meanwhile, the younger brother, the god of darkness, spent his time creating forces of destruction.
Would those be the Grimm?
As you can imagine, they both had pretty different ideas about how things should go. The older one would spend his days creating water, plants, wildlife. And at night, his brother would wake to see all the things that the elder had made and become disgusted.
I can see
To
how
counteract his
for
brother's
him
creations,
it's
the god
also
of
hideous
darkness
too.
brought drought, fire, famine, all that he could do to rid Remnant of life. Life always
So,
returned.
Remnant is actually always
So
a
one
remnant
night,
remnant
the younger
of the
brother
fight
went and made something.
between
Something
these
that
two
shared
brothers.
His innate desire to destroy anything and everything.
The creatures of Grimm.
You guessed it. The older brother had finally had enough. Knowing that their feud couldn't last like this forever, he proposed that they make one final creation. Together. Something they could both be proud of.
What was it?
Their masterpiece.
Humans or the
Younger
Faunus?
brother agreed. This last great creation would be given the power to both create and destroy. It would be given the gift of knowledge.
Yeah,
so
I
that it
think
could
it's
learn about itself
either
and the world
humanity or the
around it.
Faunus. And maybe one of
Most
them came
importantly,
from the other.
It would be given the power to choose. To have free will to take everything it had learned and decide which path to follow. The path of light or the path of darkness. And that is how humanity
So
came
humanity. Alright. And what about
What does that have to do
the
with us?
Faunus?
to be. Well, that's the kicker. See, the 4 gifts to mankind, knowledge, creation, destruction, and choice, aren't just metaphorical. Each of them exists in a physical form, left behind by the gods before they abandoned
Really?
Remnant.
Wait,
Each of
that's
them
so
is
creepy.
extraordinarily powerful. If someone were to collect all 4, they'd be able to change the world.
That's not
That's
related
exactly
to
what the
the
enemy
maidens,
wants.
right? Just because
The
they're
Huntsman
4.
Academies were created to train generations of humanity's protectors, but they also serve another purpose, guarding the relics. When Ozpin's predecessor founded the schools, he built them around the relics to act as a fortress. Not only would they be easier to defend, but they would be constantly surrounded by trained warriors.
Well, that's a
The hope
clever
was
plan.
that hiding the relics would keep mankind from
But
using them against
see
itself.
what it got them.
And of course, keeping them out of her reach.
Head reach. Salem, I guess.
So, yeah, there's that.
Her. You mean Salem?
Salem.
That's right. Not much is known about her, and quite frankly, that's not what matters. What matters right now is that she wants the relics. And if she gets them, it's not going to end well.
That's going to suck if she does get them.
You know, you can always go in and say hi.
I don't want to bother him.
A father's never too busy for his daughter.
Not all of my friends would agree with you on that.
Yeah, imagine.
Here.
What's
What?
her name?
Where are you going?
Raven saying that.
You've never been very talkative, but that boy you brought home loves to run his mouth. I want to hear more about the adventures
He
of
speaks
Team
for
RWBY.
both of them.
Collie, is that you, dear?
Nay.
Hey, Dad.
Blake. Well, this is a pleasant surprise. Please, come sit.
He does sound genuinely surprised. And please,
Don't worry,
that's
I've got
nice.
Sit down, sit down.
I don't want to keep you if you're...
Nonsense. I've been cooped up in here all day.
He's so kind
You
to
still
her.
take sugar, right?
Oh, actually...
Too late.
Oh, sorry.
No.
Well, you
it's
can
fine.
swap
Oh,
it
here,
then.
take this one.
No, really, it's no big deal.
You sure?
Yeah, she wants
Positive.
to keep doing. I feel that.
Old habits, I
feel
suppose.
that.
Might want to let it cool.
Right.
So, is it warm in Vale?
Huh?
Is he talking
It just
weather now?
Seems like your
Like-
outfit doesn't cover very much.
I thought he was just desperately trying to look for topics to talk about, but he's
Covers plenty.
not talking
I
about
mean,
that.
a little more armor might help, don't you think?
I'm fine. I don't need armor. I can look after myself.
I know you can. I'm sorry.
Why?
Hmm?
Why would you say that?
What,
Sweetheart,
the
what's
clothing
wrong?
thing?
What did I say?
Or what was it? I really don't
How
get
can
Blake.
you still love me after what I did?
Okay. She's hard to read for me. Especially after the boat thing.
Your mother and I will always love you.
You were right.
Is it because she escaped?
I
Because
shouted at you and yelled at you.
she joined
But you were right.
Adam
I
back
called
then?
you
I
cowards.
don't really know.
It's
Yeah.
okay.
Feel like because she went
I
radical.
should have left the White Fang with you and Mom. I should have listened
Oh, because
to you
they
and
left
I'm
and
sorry.
she stayed and kept,
so
called them
sorry.
things. Names.
Blake, it's fine. We never held anything against you, and I never feared you would fail. The only thing I ever feared was that you would fall down the wrong path. And I am so proud to see you haven't.
But I did. It was...
No, she
And
hasn't.
you pulled yourself out. You came back. There aren't many who possess that kind of strength, and even fewer that have the courage to face their demons again. Vale, Mountain Glen, Beacon. You confronted the White Fang time after time.
I didn't do it alone.
No,
You can tell
you
the
didn't.
physics for the head are
Which
so
is
much
why
better
I
now.
wanted to ask you. Why did you leave Vale? Why did you leave your friends behind?
This dude.
Whoa! This isn't the bathroom! I'll just be going. Sorry to
Good
interrupt this
observation.
tender family moment.
I really don't like you.
I really don't like you.
All right. So let's say we believe all of this. There really is this crazy evil being behind these attacks, not just some thugs trying to become powerful. Why doesn't the world know? Why isn't Atlas going after them, or Mistral?
And why aren't we in more of a hurry to get to Haven? Shouldn't we be getting them a message? What if they're next?
The headmaster over there saw what happened to Beacon. He's not dumb. He'll be on his guard.
Yeah, I
Besides,
don't
it
think you
takes
get
time
to
to
be
mobilize
headmaster
forces like
being dumb.
Do you really think they planned out that attack on Beacon overnight? And to answer your question, it's the same reason we keep quiet about the maidens. If the whole world knew about the relics, about Salem, it would be chaos. We'd have another great war on our hands, and this time, you'd have to fight. Look, I had the same questions too. But old Ozpen always put his foot down. We can't cause a panic. I can't tell you how many times I've heard that.
Yeah, but for these people that know some,
She works
but
from the
not
shadows,
all,
using others
it's
to get what
already
she wants.
maybe
So when
even
it comes
more
time to place the blame,
scary
we can
not
only
knowing
point at
the
each
whole
other.
truth.
She's trying to divide us, humanity. And so far, she's done a pretty damn good job.
All right. So what should we do?
I don't really know. Ozpen has put a lot of trust in the headmasters. Like I said, the schools are an important part of stopping Salem. Atlas is going to be on high alert after the last attack, and Vacuo is, well, Vacuo. It'll be hard to hire thieves and scoundrels to fight against other thieves and scoundrels. Take that. Add in the fact that Cinder and her crew claim to be from Haven, and I think it's likely the next target. So, we're on our way to the headmaster. Haven't heard from him in a while, even before the attack. I'm hoping
Maybe
he has the
it's too late
answers.
already? He's been taken out?
All right.
And
I think it's time
someone
you kids
took
got some sleep.
his place? I don't know.
Yeah?
This is a lot to take in.
It
And
is.
It all sounds crazy, but
Look at
I'm
that
willing to
grass.
do whatever
Looks
I
so
can to
good.
help. Because I trust you. But why couldn't you trust me? Why couldn't you just travel with us instead of all of this secrecy and...
Look, this has nothing to do with trust. It's a long story, okay?
Seriously? Now you're tired of telling us
Hmm.
stories?
Did you know that crows are a sign of bad luck? Old superstition. But it's how I got my name.
Because he's
See,
an
some
omen
people can
of bad luck.
absorb electricity, and some people can burst into rose petals. And some people are just born unlucky. My semblance isn't like most. It's not exactly something I do. It's always there, whether I like it or not. I bring misfortune.
Fuck, that sucks as a
I guess you could call
semblance.
me a bad luck charm. Comes in real handy when I'm fighting an enemy. But it makes it a little hard on friends and family.
Well, you are just a real bundle of help, aren't you?
Yeah.
I
Where are you going?
get John being bad, but
taking a walk.
He's getting a little bit too
There's nothing
entitled
else
for
you
me.
want to tell us?
Raven?
Not tonight.
Ugh. No concept of privacy, no respect for personal space.
I'm sorry, okay? Ow! I'm sorry!
She really didn't need
Look,
to
I
use
promise it was
violence
important. I
to
needed to
drive the
find you, to
point
talk
across.
to you.
What, son? What could be so
Imagine that
important?
happening the other way
I was
around.
talking to your mom
But
and she said something weird about
I
the white
get
fang.
that he
I'm
was
stopping you right there.
well,
to
going
talk to you.
way
What,
over
son?
the
What
logical
could be
boundaries
so important?
and her
I was
own
talking to your mom and she
privacy.
said something weird about the white fang.
I'm stopping you right there.
But
I told you. I'm not here to fight the White Fang. I'm not here to fight anyone. I'm here to rest, to figure things out, and to see my family.
your mom said white fang members don't wear masks in Menagerie. But I saw one at the market yesterday. I even got a picture.
Son,
Well, that's
I'm trying to help.
really
I
important,
don't
actually.
want your help.
What if that was Adam, by the way? she hit someone that was watching them, spying on them. What is that? Is that? Yeah, that was the person that he saw, maybe?
A spy.
A chameleon?
Hey, wait!
Given the tail? But
What's happened?
was
White Fang is evil.
she
I
the
totally
one?
called it, and I'm bringing your daughter back.
Was she the one that Sun saw? Or was it Adam, maybe? Because does he know Adam?
We should probably get moving.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it getting worse? Is it necrotic already?
Well, that's unfortunate.
That can't be his last words. That's no. I don't know how to feel. I mean, obviously, I'm incredibly sad and what the fuck, but I'm so mad at Ruby too. Because was this her fault? Not entirely. Could this have been prevented had she listened to what everyone said? Yes, this could have been prevented. So, kind of mad, yeah, I can't deny that, but I really hope those weren't his last words. Although, knowing Rooster Teeth and how they like to leave us hanging there at the last second, in the last thread, and just, you know, they like to torture us, so I'm really expecting this to be his end, his demise, so I really wanted to see more of him. Isn't there a way he can go into a Ospin Oscar situation? It'd be cool, but I really doubt it can happen again. I don't think it's going to be more of a one-shot what happened to Ospin, so most definitely not coming back from here. In any case, this is where we leave it here, where we leave it today. Thank you so much for visiting my channel and for staying to the end of the video, and I hope to see you all on the next chapter, so peace out.